You already know it is the CC takeover. Took over the Annika Pro-Am today. Shut it down. Operation Shut Down. We are talking about thousands of people lined up to watch her play golf. This looked like Gamebridge Fieldhouse. It looked like she was going against the New York Liberty out there, and she was about to hit 3 threes in 28 seconds or something like that. That is what the crowd looked like.
Okay, this is absolutely insane. Thousands, yes, thousands of people lined up at a golf tournament to watch someone who doesn't even play professional golf. The atmosphere looked more like a playoff basketball game than a Wednesday morning pro-am. And what you just heard? That's only the surface of what really went down at the Annika. By the time you finish this video, you'll understand exactly how Caitlin Clark just changed women's sports forever, in a way that has nothing to do with basketball. But here's the twist. While everyone's celebrating these massive crowds, there's a darker story unfolding quietly behind the scenes that nobody's talking about. Let me break it down for you.
Caitlin Clark at the Annika today. And you guys remember the preseason game where the Indiana Fever went back to Iowa? Yeah, it looked like that all over again. It looked like that all over again. It's CC22 jerseys everywhere. It's a movie. It is a movie at the Annika. Caitlin Clark doing it in a way that no one else can. Let's take a look. Look at all these people.
So we're gonna jump.
Golf at a golf.
Did you catch that? You don't see this ever. And he's right. You literally never see this kind of reaction in women's golf. But here's what's wild. This isn't even about golf anymore. What we're witnessing is something sports analysts have predicted for decades, but never truly believed would happen: the crossover effect. When one athlete becomes so transcendent, they elevate everything they touch. Tiger did it for golf. Jordan did it for basketball. But what Caitlin Clark is doing? It's different. She's not just pulling basketball fans into golf, she's creating an entirely new category of sports fan that didn't exist 6 months ago. And get this. The people lining up at Sunrise aren't just casual onlookers. They're diehards, rocking CC22 jerseys at a completely different sport. Think about how unprecedented that is.
All the Fever jerseys. Look at the Fever jerseys. Come on, man. This legendary. I reiterate, man. We got to take a look at the swing. But look at all the people out there in the Caitlin Clark Fever clothing, jerseys, CC22 jerseys everywhere at the Annika.
Fever jerseys at a golf tournament. Let that sink in. You know what's crazy? This is exactly what the WNBA should have been capitalizing on all season long. Instead, they fumbled the bag so badly it's almost embarrassing. While golf tournaments are breaking attendance records just to have Caitlin Clark appear for a single day, the WNBA couldn't figure out how to market their own generational superstar throughout an entire championship season. But here's where it gets really interesting, and what most people are completely missing. The Annika organizers understood something fundamental about modern sports that the WNBA still hasn't grasped. It's not about the sport anymore. It's about the personality. It's about connection. When you watch those crowds, did you notice it? The energy, the emotion, the excitement. These fans aren't there because they suddenly love golf. They're there because Caitlin Clark makes them feel something sports haven't made them feel in years. Something authentic, something real, something worth waking up early for.
They were dying to have her back. Every single league is fully aware of the value that Caitlin Clark brings to the table, except the damn WNBA. And it is a shame. It is a shame. It is a true shame. We got to take a look at her swing, man. I might have to work with you on your swing, CC. Nah, you actually better than me. I'm not gonna lie. She's better than me. She's better than me.
Last piece of advice, aim right at.
Every single week, they were begging to have her back. You can hear the frustration in his voice because he's seeing exactly what everyone in the golf world is seeing: pure, unfiltered star power that transcends sports. Meanwhile, the WNBA spent the entire season treating their biggest attraction like just another player. No special marketing, no strategic scheduling, no understanding of what they actually had. And this is where the psychology gets fascinating. The golf community recognized instantly what took the basketball establishment months to even acknowledge. Caitlin Clark isn't just a talented athlete. She's a cultural phenomenon. When Annika Sorrento herself pushes to have Caitlin at her signature event, that's not about golf skill. That's about understanding that this person brings something money simply can't buy: legitimacy, attention, and relevance. The kind of mainstream crossover appeal that can turn a niche sport into must-watch television.
I have to say, she's used to that.
That.
It's a good swing.
Okay.
That's a fairly good swing, y'all. That is a fairly good swing. And we got to take a look at Sophie Cunningham and Lexi Hall. You know, Tres Leches was in the building. We got to take a look, man. Sophie Cunningham hit a damn fan with a ball. Leave it to Sophie to do something crazy. Leave it to Sophie, man. Gotta love the blonde bomber, man. You can leave it to Sophie to do something out of pocket every time.
You want to bite? Yeah, it's giving. Yeah.
They really got she got this whole team lit.
Now look at what happens with Sophie Shatinka. This is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Sophie's been a solid WNBA player for years, a good career, respectable, consistent. But you know what he just said? You didn't see Sophie on Good Morning America before Caitlin Clark. You didn't see her on Monday Night Football. And that's not a knock on Sophie, she's incredibly talented. But this is the Caitlin Clark effect in real time. Her presence elevates everyone around her. The entire Indiana Fever roster went from relative obscurity to mainstream recognition. Lexi Hall's getting noticed, Sophie's hitting golf balls at premier events, Aaliyah Boston's landing major endorsements. This is what happens when you have a truly transcendent star. The rising tide lifts all boats. But here's what's even more fascinating about this moment. And pay attention, because this explains why the crowds were so massive. Sophie hitting that fan with a golf ball became a viral moment because she was there with Caitlin Clark. Same action at a random celebrity. Golf event might get a few thousand views, but tied to the Caitlin Clark phenomenon, millions of people care.
Awesome system. I don't know what's so bad.
Let's take a look at this.
Dude, you put snacks in here? Yeah. Maybe a beer. Yes, exactly. I need to go get my girl. There you go.
What do you need?
Oh, yeah, Aaron. Hit it hard. Hello.
Sophie play all day. She just want to play around all day.
Little left. Oh, I know.
Little left. I know.
Okay, but watch this interaction closely. See how comfortable they are? How natural it feels. That's not staged, that's genuine chemistry that comes across effortlessly through the screen. And this is exactly why Caitlin Clark's appeal is so different from almost every other athlete. She doesn't have that polished corporate image that makes so many modern sports personalities seem robotic. When she's out there, it feels real. It feels accessible. You can actually picture yourself hanging out with her. And that authenticity is pure marketing gold in 2024, when audiences can spot anything fake from a mile away. The golf world understands this perfectly. They know that having Caitlin Clark at your event isn't about her swing mechanics, though we'll get to that in a second, because her form is surprisingly solid. It's about capturing that lightning in a bottle moment that makes people stop scrolling and actually pay attention.
At Sophie's swing, where she apparently took out a fan. You gotta be careful with Sophie, man.
It's Sophie Cunningham.
Sophie, you need a ball. Go get it. Sophie, you need a ball. I would back up, and I'm not kidding.
I was surprised she actually hit this ball really, really hard. I was surprised she even, I thought she was gonna swing and miss.
Killed this girl the last time I did this.
It's getting real.
Oh my god, this is so bad. Next up, Sophie Cunningham. Yeah, guys, come on. Let's go. Oh, is that bad? Shit. Come on, guys. You have to say that.
That's a good looking practice swing right there.
Let's go.
Oh no. Oh no. You got it, girl. Happy Gilmore.
And she actually hit that ball pretty hard.
He's down.
She hit a damn fan, man. Hey, leave it to Sophie, bro. Well, Caitlin did it last year too. So Sophie, you get a pass, man.